Phases that you never hear on TikTok. Today I want to talk about cat poo. Some cats carefully bury their poop, whilst others will actually let it stand loud and proud. And some will just walk away like, do you know what, I've made a point. So why do they do this? This behaviour comes down to instinct, communication and learned behaviour. And sometimes comfort matters too. In the wild, cats will bury their feces because it actually hides their scent away from their predators, because I've said it before, cats are prey too. And it keeps them under the radar of more aggressive and confident cats that may be roaming nearby. So when your cat covers it up, it's their way of sort of saying, I don't want any trouble, I'm a peacemaker. But not all cats feel the need to do that. Cats who don't bury their feces could be signalling their confidence to other cats. It's almost their way of saying, you know, this is my domain, I feel quite confident, I don't need to bury my feces from you. You can smell me, that's fine. And this is more commonly seen in a multi-cat home. Now, kittens learn this covering up behaviour from their mum cat, so if the mum cat doesn't do it, then it's unlikely that they'll learn it, to be honest. But here's where it gets really important. Sometimes it's not behavioural, it's physical. Cats with musculoskeletal problems, say arthritis for example, may find it really uncomfortable to go through the process of burying their poo, and also the fact that they have to squat down for a long time may really put excess pain and effort onto those joints that are already causing them pain. So all that turning around, covering, it just is really uncomfortable for them. So less is more there. So they probably just get in, do what they need to do and just get out as quickly as possible. And it can also be about the litter tray itself. So if the substrate, the litter isn't deep enough, then what are they going to bury? Because very often if I'm doing a home analysis, I'll just see this meagre covering of cat litter, and that's a bit like you going for a number 2 with 1 square of paper. Now come on, make those litter trays nice and deep. But then if it's too deep, it could feel unstable, so we normally recommend about 7 to 10 centimetres is perfect. And some cats simply don't like a certain texture to do their poops in, and that's known as substrate aversion. And they can be really contrary, because maybe they'll like one substrate to wee in, but they like another one to poo in. You have to play detective and work out what they like best. So if your cat isn't covering up their poo, they're not being difficult or tricky, it's just information. So does your cat bury it or leave it behind? Tell me in the comments.